Hello, everyone. Welcome on back to Alma, Missouri. I got the combine all, put over here for this field. It is ready this month. So we'll be getting this, at least a worker started in here. I'll have to get the semi brought over here as well. I do have a pallet of ketchup to be sold too. Not pallet. A trailer full. It's not that full because I know the last time I tried to sell it, it was way overweight. So I put 25 pallets on there, so I'm hoping that's not too bad. We'll see. We'll see. We'll start it down at this end. And I can go ahead and start. I'm pretty sure the worker has a mind of their own, and yep, figured. As you can tell, the yield map has been reset. There is a reason for that. There is a reason. I had to reset all of our fields. Okay, weed was not in tillage. I had to completely reset every single field because I could not get it fixed. Because we were having that pH problem. It would not let us do anything, really. Oh, there should only be one place to sell this. And really the only way I could get it fix so we could actually plant. I guess there's only one sell point. Because we own the pizza factory. Oh, this will still be a very slow roll. But basically, there is a way in the save file to save like your soil map and everything. I did not do that. So I deactivated precision farming, then turned it back on. And since I did not save that file ahead of time and then, re-put it in, we lost all of the pH, nitrogen, everything. So, basically what I did, I went through, I got every single field that we have already worked in. So the one that we did the harvest in last month, I didn't do anything outside of the soil map because we did do that. But like pH and stuff, we'll still have to work on in that field. So all the fields should be, pH should be max, nitrogen should be max if it needed. And I took 10 grand from the bank account. I figured that should keep things fairly fair. That was my biggest thing, is I didn't want to make it so I made all of our fields to be at a really good, level for pH and everything, and then not charge us anything for it. That didn't really sit right with me, so 10 grand is probably more than enough. But I just wanted to make sure it was fair. So we'll still have to get the planter in that one field that we were trying to spread lime in last time. I might sell more. I'm just going to put this over here for now. I'll get this brought down to the harvester. Yeah, that's including the grass field. All those are fully maxed out. It does hurt our environmental score, though. So, us selling, like the ketchup, instead of it being at a 95 score or whatever it was before, it is now like 60 something, I think it showed. So we have a long way to get it back up to that level. Oh, I think I might have, I turned off crop destruction. I might have not turned it back on. I'm just gonna do a quick test here. Yeah, I don't think I turned it on. I turned it back on. I'll get it turned back on. There we go. Should be back on. I did that because I didn't want to obviously ruin any fields when we were spreading the lime. So I manually ended up spreading all of the fields. I couldn't set the state in the dev control mod to be, you know, max nitrogen or anything. At least I couldn't find it. So I ended up just manually filling up the spreader and doing all the fields. I basically just spawned in the lime. So I didn't use any of the lime that we already bought last month. I spawned it in and then got rid of it. So we still have all of that stuff there. Otherwise, I would have never charged myself 10 grand. Why would I charge myself 10 grand and used all of our product? Yeah, I think it's around noon it's supposed to rain. Which normally I think we're usually done by then, I think. But like the average recorded length. Still, you know, something like buying the chickens, we can do that while it's raining. We can't harvest, really. You probably wouldn't plant if it's raining very heavy. I think it's only supposed to rain for an hour, though. Plus the weather changes. Could always change. It is pretty cloudy, though, and back there. And we'll just set them off. I'm just hoping that they won't plant in the grass field by doing that. Get them stopped before they fill up. And actually, I think the case can do the lime spreading. Because that one John Deere will be in town, so we'll be selling probably another load or two of ketchup. I just don't want to load the trailer up too much. It's kind of the worry. If I fill it up too much and then it drives at 3 miles an hour and takes forever to get anywhere. That should be plenty. Plenty for this. It does take a little bit to fill up the trailer. I'll just do that as a straight jump cut. I'll have to look if there's any other products that are higher to sell. I think the juice was. But I'm mainly just thinking of the products that we have in town. You know, pizza, popcorn, and ketchup. I don't think we have any more diesel too in the diesel tank, so I'll have to probably think about buying some. Oh, this is not having to add very much. That's kind of nice. Which I think that's how it was before too. I think we did the soil map, and I looked and was like, whoa, well, we don't really need to add much. I don't think we had a pretty good yield from this for harvest. But I'm sure it shows, obviously, in the amount that we have to add for pH, that it wasn't too bad. Pizza is a little low. Apple juice is fairly decent. Popcorn is a little low. So let's look at the apple juice. When is that supposed to be highest next? Like February? It's not too far away. And ketchup, this is the highest month. So I would hate to skip out on it. So let's do a quick jump cut and I'll get this filled up with You know, another 25, 30 pallets. Alright, we got 30 on there. So, by the way, the reason why I don't put many on here, they're almost 1,000 kilograms, I believe. Well, 930. So they're rather heavy compared to like most other products for pallets. That's why I want to make sure I don't put too many on there. I might do another load of them though. Not sure how many we have left. I'm pretty sure if I did another load of 30, we would still have probably 10, 15 left. We had over 100 there, so we kind of needed to start clearing some out. I know the popcorn is kind of in a similar area where we're going to need to start thinking about clearing it out eventually. I do got the combine still going. I did make sure it was being emptied and everything. I had to reset the one worker for the planter once. It drove right into the ravine. It does that. So I think the one on the lime spreader is almost done. It said it was done, but I know with the trees in the middle, it's probably not. So that'll probably be planted next time, because I don't really foresee us being done planting the one field until for a little while. That is a pretty big field. Yeah, we're only getting $5,000 for the environmental. Oof. Yeah, otherwise, heck, we would have been over 10%, but now we're at 3%. So it is hurting us that I had to do this. This one, it's only 79 because of weed control, which I think I could have probably set it better. Tillage is because it doesn't know I direct drilled it. So these will slowly start coming up, though. After one harvest, everything will be back to normal for each of the fields. Just going to take a little bit to get there. I'll get this put back at the ketchup factory, and then I'll probably finish up the lime spreading. And then I think we can probably do either a little bit of harvesting or planting for a little bit. Break it up a little bit, that way we're not just, you know, loading up ketchup to sell. Yeah, not too much left in here. I just know the worker would struggle to finish this probably. The trees in the middle, and then the fact that the end of the map is on the very other side of this field. They did have to reset the worker once because it hit the barrier. Yeah, this will be ready for next time. Honestly, that field's probably not too far off from a nice little, well, pretty small harvest, but yeah, corn will probably go into this field. Probably makes most sense. It's not too huge of a field. Then obviously I was talking sugar beets into that really small one. Yeah, I know it kind of sucks that we'd be buying a sugar mill just for that little bit. But is what it is. You know, if we want to do all the different productions and everything, then we're gonna have to basically waste money sometimes. It's not the end of the world. Obviously, we're doing quite well financially. I mean, when I started this video, or before I started it, when I looked in the stock checker, at max price, there was over $2 million of items. Which is insane. That's a lot of money. So, obviously, that's been knocked down a good 300,000 at this point. Oh, it should be about 1 hour until rain now. I believe it was supposed to start at noon. So I'm hoping we can get the harvest done by then. Should be able to, but another reason why it's probably not a bad idea to leave some of the ketchup. We can easily do that while it's raining. Well, that should be good. I'll just park this at the other end of the field. Then we can switch over to the combine. See how far we can get with that. Well, 80% full, so not very far. We'll have to empty it. Oh, it's actually going decent direction too. If I didn't stop it there, it would have went to the end of the field. Yeah, there's not too much left. Should be able to finish it ourselves. So, anyways, I think I'll go ahead and start with time lapse. We should be able to finish up this field here. So I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done. Alright, so I do bring some bad news. It looks like it's raining a little early. It hasn't popped up the errors yet, so I'll probably finish this trip and then get it emptied into the trailer. Probably should get that into the silo. Yeah, it's possible it's still fine technically because it hasn't came up obviously with the warning, but I just don't want to risk it. It's not worth it. This can be done next time if we really need it. And oh, the trailer's full. I was hoping to let's turn that off for now. I was hoping to close up the combine, but I guess that is not happening. So I'll get this brought in. And, well, we can buy the chicken pen and probably bring another load of ketchup over. We'll be sitting on almost $600,000. Oh, yeah, we would be at $600,000 then. $500,000. What the heck do we spend it on? I honestly don't know. Most of the big things that we needed, I've bought. There was a nice combine in the sales earlier, which wouldn't be bad to buy a second combine. We could finish some of these bigger fields a lot faster, and obviously that would allow us to buy more fields. Oh, I was hoping that would work. I guess not. Alright, so that is all unloaded into the silo. Yeah, that field, how close is that being? Yeah, it's not too far from being done. That one, it's so close. It is so, so close. That's not going to be ready next month, so it's not a big deal. Won't take too long to finish that one field. Yeah, we still have 46 pallets over there. So even if I sell another 30, we'll have 16. Which is just kind of insane. We'll still have that many. Well, oh, it's still there. Do we want it? I don't know if it's that big of a deal. Like, for the most part, I've planned out most of our crops in a way that we haven't needed to really worry about, what's gonna, what's gonna happen with all these fields being ready. We haven't really had to worry about that. Well, this is an Alma one. 500's a little more than what I was wanting. We just need, eggs for a couple of productions, and we'll go ahead and buy 30 of those. It'll take a little bit for them to produce a lot of eggs. Be a decent amount, but I was gonna check if it showed anything about them supporting rye. I doubt it. Yeah, it still just says it has grain. So maybe, because the sheep just say grass, and alfalfa obviously works. I wouldn't think it would, but it doesn't take too much to try it. We also need to try rye in the grain mill. That one I'm pretty confident it doesn't work. But I've been wrong before, and I'll be wrong many, many more times. That's the thing with modded crops. It's just, sometimes it works with animals, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, that gives you my answer right there. Does not work. Real question is, will it stop raining earlier if it started earlier? I would hope. Oh, that did not take much at all. 750 liters. They're going to go through that very, very fast. That kind of sucks. It'd be very... Oh. I don't know what to say because I thought they would stop. Also, I'm not sure how they got over there. Because they would have stopped here. I don't know what to say. I really don't. The workers are workers, that's for certain. Alright, there we go. So, this should all be grass once again. It's an unfortunate thing with workers. Hopefully they can... I have a feeling I might not be able to get over there and sell another thing of ketchup, because I might have to do this myself. Well, I am going to start with time lapse. We'll finish up the planting here and obviously on the bottom of the field there. then we can go and sell one more trailer full of ketchup. So I'll text everyone once the time lapse is done. Alright, we're just finishing this up here, and I'll head over and get one last load for the ketchup sold. The price should still be fairly good. Should still be fairly good. And let's see, where is it? Here we are. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's sitting better than what it was, honestly. I might just load up every single one of these and just drive it there in 3 miles an hour. So I'll quickly get this loaded up. Alright, we got that all loaded up. This is probably going to be a very, very slow drive over there. Yeah, you can see the back end is a decent amount lower than the front, and we even have a front weight on. Trailer sunk in. Really? 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 Really, car? Really? Hey, the rain stopped too, which is kind of nice. It is kind of nice. So we'll still have to finish that harvest next time. Just kind of unfortunate, just kind of how, you know, it's just when the rain happened, I can't really control it, obviously, so. But that's fine. There's not much left. And we don't have any harvest next month. That really small field, I think, is not next month, the month after. So. And I'll probably start thinking about moving some of the barley down to the grain mill. I'll keep some. We don't need that much. Clearly 750 liters is not a lot for the chickens. They'll probably have to be filled up every day. So I could probably just use the bucket, honestly, with the case. Put 700 liters in there, fill it up. Probably be a lot easier than maneuvering the semi in there. Almost there. I can see the finish line. Come on. This is gonna be like $200 and some thousand. Oh, you can tell as soon as it starts selling, it's so much lighter. So yeah, that's $275,000. We're at $742,000. Holy. Dang, we're doing good. We are doing really, really good. I'm not 100% sure what we're going to spend it on, though. We still have 1.7 million in there. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I don't know, maybe a new combine or another combine would make sense. I don't know. You could always buy it new too. I mean, this is 140. I think there's a couple in there that are similar that are like 200,000. We have the money. I mean, we could buy it new if we really wanted, along with a 40-foot header. And that would allow us to do the fields a lot faster, especially some of the bigger ones. So, I don't know. Maybe it's worth it. We have the money. But it's not really something that we would need to do right now. We don't have any harvest coming up. So, yeah. Anyways, that is everything for today. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.